In this short 4-minute video clip from our webinar on how to grow your small business, I'm going to attempt to reframe how you think about investing in marketing. So in the past, if you've ever hesitated to spend on marketing because it just feels like another bill, then this is for you. So in this short video, I'm going to try to quickly reframe how you think about investing in marketing. And also, I'm going to show you how to stop underfunding what's already working. So with that, let's take a look. This first concept has 3 sub-ideas, so I'm going to move into those now, with the first one being that marketing should be viewed as an investment as opposed to a cost. So if you can invest $1 and get 2 back or 5 back, then surely that's an investment as opposed to something that you're kind of needlessly spending money on. And the problem with viewing marketing as a cost is that you're likely to underinvest and seek out the cheapest options. For example, outsourcing your SEO work to a cheap overseas firm. This can have kind of a rebound effect in Google Ads, for example, where if you're not spending enough money, then these algorithms in ad platforms, they're designed to use data. So if you're not spending enough money, algorithm doesn't have enough data to do what it's actually designed to do, which is get you leads and sales. And so, if you're under investing, for example, in an ad platform, then that might just kind of be needlessly wasting money as opposed to spending a little bit more and actually getting a return for that. In terms of an analogy, it would be similar to kind of buying stocks based on the lowest price, which, as we know, is not necessarily a good investment. All right, the second concept being to diversify your portfolio. So we know putting all your eggs in one basket can be incredibly risky. For example, being overly reliant on Google rankings. So we actually had a business come to us a while back that was in the middle of a kind of a botched website redesign. And they were 100% reliant on their organic SEO traffic. And so because there was this issue with the redesign where redirects weren't put in place, all of their traffic effectively stopped, and unfortunately the business went under. Now, had they had a more diverse portfolio, that probably would not have happened. So, but because kind of all their eggs were in one basket, unfortunately they lost the business. And again, in terms of an analogy, similar to putting all of your money into a single stock, which would be incredibly risky. All right, and then the third concept being to reallocate based on results. So, when we're investing in these things, we want to make sure that we're reviewing performance, and if something's working, we want to put more into it, and obviously if it's not working, we want to take money out of it. So in terms of reallocation, this can happen between channels. So for example, if you're running Google ads and Facebook ads, but then in reviewing your performance for both, you find that Facebook ads is not performing, then you can move that budget from Facebook ads into Google ads. Or within channels. So in the case of just running Google ads, if you have multiple campaigns running and kind of all things being treated equal, they've got equal budgets, you're seeing which ones are performing, which ones aren't, then obviously you'd want to move budget away from the campaigns that are not performing and into those campaigns that are.